Today we are going to rig a sunfish. There are several ways to do this. This is just one method. Locate the following lines: a main sheet, painter or tow line, a daggerboard bungee, and a bungee for the dolly. Use the bungee for the dolly to secure the boat to the dolly. Today we happen to have our boat on a trailer, but normally you would be doing this on a dolly. Lay the spars and the sail on the port side of the boat. Align the gooseneck over the mast step hole. Untie the halyard and check that the halyard is running free and the top spar is on the top of the boom spar. Lay the mast on the boat with the top of the mast next to the mast step. Thread the halyard through the hole at the top of the mast and pull 4 feet or more of the halyard line through. Lift the mast and place it through the gooseneck and into the mast hole on the deck. Turn the mast so the hole at the top is 45 degrees starboard. If there's a cleat on your mast, that would also be 45 degrees starboard. Set your gooseneck at 15 inches from the front of the boom for medium winds. Place a sponge, towel, or life vest under the spars at the bow end of the boat to prevent scratching the deck. Make sure the boat is facing into the wind and begin raising the sail by pulling down on the halyard until the upper boom is right against the top of the mast. Tie a slip knot in the halyard about 18 inches above the deck. Thread the end of the halyard through the bullseye fair lead on the deck. Thread the end of the halyard through the slip knot and pull down on the halyard until the top spar is tight against the mast again. There should be no space between the mast and the spar. You may need to lift up on the gooseneck to make this easier. Tie a trucker's hitch and secure it with an additional knot. Thread the end of the halyard through the bullseye fair lead again, then up and over the gooseneck to create a vang. Thread the end of the halyard through the fair lead one more time and then tie off to the horn cleat. Tie the end of the halyard to the daggerboard using a bowline. Place the daggerboard bungee around the coaming. Tie the painter around the mast using a bowline knot. Thread it through the bow handle and tuck the line under the daggerboard bungee on the coaming. Okay, now we're getting the main sheet and tying it to the traveler using a bowline knot. Thread the main sheet through the boom blocks, main sheet hangers, and then through the main sheet block or ratchet block on the deck. You can hear the ratchet making a noise, click, click, clicking as you pull it through if it is going in the correct direction. Tie a figure-8 knot in the end of the main sheet. Attach your tiller extension onto the tiller. Slide the tiller extension and tiller under the traveler. Align the pintle pin indentions with the 2 notches of the gudgeon. Press down on the pintle pin, or up if the pin is on the bottom, and slide the pin's indentions into the gudgeons. It pops in kind of. Put your plug in the baler, and you are ready to sail.